Yes, all right. Yeah, so my name is Jasper. I'm working as a data scientist and playing a lot with AI. And 2 weeks ago I was on a trip to China. I took a lot of very bad pictures there, which is a shame, right? I can't use them on my Instagram or anything. So I had the idea to use Stable Diffusion to try to improve it. And this is really like a short demo that I started last weekend. So we're going to see what's possible. So this is like the Olympic Tower for my iPhone in Beijing. And on the right is some sort of Stable Diffusion improved version, as if it would have been shot by a 35mm analog camera. A little bit sharper, other colors. And it's actually, I found it quite difficult to change these colors and the styles. So I don't know if you've seen the Magnific upscaler. This was actually started in December only and acquired, I think, last month by FreePic. Really cool stuff they do. So this works by having like a low resolution image, upscaling it, and you can sort of tune either the creativity, consistency, and the aesthetics, right? And for my holiday pictures, I'm really interested in a very good consistency. So I don't want any fantasy things. Like I want to actually have the pictures of where I've been, right? But they should just look better. Which is really difficult, I found. So there are these new control net tiles, which conceptually work by just tiling your image in very small tiles, having that as a constraint in your AI workflow, and have the image generate an image which has similar tiles. Then I'm also using basically all the control nets I can find which seem relevant. So I want my nice looking image to have the same canny edges. I want my the same depth map, and then you can just add them all together, right? So I've been learning this ConfUI image generation pipeline. I don't know if you've been using it or trying it. It's really cool. I used to do everything in diffusers, but this is so much faster for like quick prototyping and everything. Just see. I think it's live on my PC. It's reconnecting. Well, it looks like this. You have all these nodes, loading models, doing all the steps. And then in the end, you've got your picture, right? So I just want to, let me show some examples. So on the left, my original iPhone picture. And then this is how far I got now. So I can do some images that have quite a better colors, more sunny, like a bit nicer looking, but it does go a bit too creative, like on the right. So you get this tree which isn't there, right? Which is bad. So I need a bit more control for sure. And especially in this scene, so this was in Hong Kong, which does, I think it's a better picture. I mean, it's more dramatic for sure, but there's a different building here, right? So that's difficult. I think the Chinese characters are also wrong, but then I won't be able to see that. So not to worry about this. But what's really cool actually is when you've now made this ConfUI workflow, there are now very cool ways to quickly make an API out of it. It's like maybe half an hour work. So I did it with a different model than this. There's a few GitHub repos where you just replace a JSON which has the workflows, and you can push it to replicate and you have a live API ready. So for instance, well, this is the GitHub repo, replace one JSON in the predict.py, and then you've got your API which you can use in Python. You can set this up, choose the GPUs you want, choose to have it active or not, pay per second. So that's really, if any of you are working with Conf UI, it's really something I would investigate for sure. All right, so I think my 5 minutes are up.
Nice.
And yeah, thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Could you scroll back to the last slide, please?
This one?
No,
This one.
I mean with UI in a studio. With two photos in a studio with UI.
I think it was from the browser.
Ah, the browser.
Yeah.
Oh, this
yeah.
one. Yeah, this one. Yeah. So this was not like another workflow I was making. Yeah.
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 So how does it deal with people? How does it work when you have people?
Yeah, faces are definitely changing, I've seen.
All right.
So I tried adding control with pose as well. Then at least you get all the people there, right? But faces, I don't know why, but faces really change more than other things, I feel, with these styling approaches.
Right. And what model are you using? Because there's many Stable Diffusion
Yeah, this
versions.
is SDXL with the Reality Vision 4, and a few LoRa's as well, like a better detailed one. So I'm not really interested in having a fast API or anything here, right? Because it should just run over my pictures and be fine. So I can definitely like add on LoRa's and big models and add many control nets, and I'm happy with this. Yeah.
All right.
The part was a creative where it added the tree and all that, but you can use like a negative prompt to like, I mean, if you do a few iterations, reduce the creativity a bit, you can still get the vibrancy of colors.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think it's definitely a matter of just trying, right? If you don't care that it's right every time, then it's fine.
And on the faces, right, you can still use like a yellow object recognition, face recognition, and replace it with some source photos, right? It's more work.
Yeah.
Well,
that's so. I'm also interested with real like color replacement. So that's sort of the. I think pasting things back would be more difficult. Or would basically, if you really do like for instance the 35mm. So this changes a lot of colors, right? And pasting back the faces would look bad, I feel. Yeah. Maybe it's just these workflows are not like for all, for all pictures. But yeah.
What do you do in each of the nodes of the graph?
So I can definitely show them.
Is it like a prompt or?
Let's see. Yeah, so it's a lot, but actually most of them don't do much. So it loads the Stable Diffusion image here. It does some prompting here, so basically choosing some custom prompts. It loads some more models. Let's see, prompt text, and
so you kind of tweak it, like have this preview of soft graph, and then you kind of preview and tweak it like this, or how do you?
Yeah, they have like inputs and outputs. So it could be, for instance, this one. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't show them very well because I'm disconnected to my PC. But it could be like your images and inputs, and then the output is this depth map, and that's going to be the input for the next one. And it happens with the text, it happens with the models, and you need to combine them, right? So it's as long as what you need has a node, or you can even use some custom Python here, you can really quickly build your workflow here. All right, thank you.
Okay, so 20 tables.